Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Hi, this is Kellie, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion to Ragnarok story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
So, quick question for the map. You guys had landed in that little corner section. Mm-hmm. Are you going to head in the tunnels that way, or are you going to head across the lake?
Well, the docks are over here, so I'd probably go into the tunnels.
Well, in theory, you see that there's a bunch of boats docked across this underground lake. Oh. You can see little torches across
we can see stuff.
So we don't know anything about the layout down here.
Should we go across and destroy them?
We should have kept some of the guards alive.
Why?
So we could ask them.
I mean, that is just so thoughtful and forward thinking.
Yeah.
Like,
plus we have a giant.
That is totally anathema to
Kriv. Plus we have a giant crocodile. It'd probably be pretty easy to convince them to tell us something, or he'd be eaten by a crocodile.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's usually very
And then they jump in and say, "To the water god!"
Yeah.
Cultists.
That could be the case.
Yeah.
But it's on land right now. You know, that would be a sin.
Well, it'll put you down for map.
It's vaguely amphibious.
Well, do we have our own boat? Because
yes.
We still have a boat.
We still have our boat.
Here's part of what Kriv is thinking, and this is just a little bit of thinking ahead. If we destroy all of those boats, then our boat is the only one to go out, and if somebody comes out and needs to escape that isn't us, they'll just steal the boat.
We'll just leave stuff back there.
We should just leave them on top of the boats.
We'll just tie the boat to Stowback.
Giant crocodile won't wander off.
They have to go up the stairs to get to the boat, so we can leave them in front of the stairs.
We just tell them we'll be bringing
Maybe Sobek would be willing to hang out at the top of the stairs in front of the boat.
He's faster in the water.
I could go through the tunnels.
Well, he is, but he's like 5 feet from the water there.
This planet Hey, there's a problem out of the docks. You mind talking with us about that? Oh wait, you seem to be adventurers that want to shoot you.
Oops.
That keeps happening.
Yeah, I know he needs help.
We
Sorry.
forgot to
There's
mention
giant spiders.
about a giant man-eating crocodile too.
Yeah.
Well, do we hear people across the lake, or is there any?
Well, you see that there are torches. Because we're talking like 2 football fields distance across this underground lake. And you see 2 faint torches and 2 or 3 boats and a little alcove across the
sound
lake.
carries over water.
It does.
I say we get them so they don't call for reinforcement. Let's go kill them.
If they haven't already.
Well, you don't see people, you just saw boats.
Let's go set the boats on fire.
Rah, rah, rah.
Well, you could just set the boats on fire from here with arrows.
Alright, well, let's set the boats on fire from here with arrows.
Who has fire cantrips? Just blow them up on the way.
Kellie has fire cantrip.
There you go.
My range is 100 feet though, so I have to get closer if I'm going to use firebolt.
Yeah.
So does that sound like a plan? I just need to know which side of the map.
Okay.
So
That's what you're asking.
Okay, so which caves are we going into? We're going to the ones across the lake or these ones?
We're going to the ones further down, but we're going to blow the boats up on the way.
You know what? I don't know if this is a good plan, but
I think we should investigate the boats.
Well, if there are more caves further down and there are these caves behind us, personally, I always hate to leave stuff behind me that might have, people wanting to kill me in it. So
I think we should explore the boats.
We should like clear out these tunnels behind us
Like
and
what you
then
wanna keep.
explode the boats.
Yeah.
So
Or
do you guys
explode
want
it
to?
in.
Do you
What
guys
if
want
they're
to?
I
back?
think
Do
we
you
should
guys
have
want
a
to
small party
hang out
to
here?
go and take care of the boats.
Do
That
we
way
wanna
this
split the
room is
party?
cleared.
Are we just? We're not gonna split the party though. Are we?
Do you guys want to defend this while I do a quick scout of the caves?
Do a quick
Let's go.
scout. Be
Well,
stealthy.
it's not actually caves. Remember that little pier section?
Yeah.
It's now completely excavated ancient dwarven ruins.
Okay.
So you've got this little area that goes off to an actual tunnel of the building,
Mm-hmm.
and then across the lake you have that spot where you see the boats.
Okay.
I
Do
mean,
you
I
guys
don't
want me to
have
look
the
inside
proper
building, see
space
if there's
to like
anyone in
mark
there?
this appropriately. Can you?
So are you guys planning on going across the
Let's
lake
go across the lake in case someone.
or exploring the tunnels?
Well, we've got tunnels behind us full of bad guys who could come out
Oh,
and
I
get
thought the
us.
tunnels are like down off to the side.
There, what you know how we came up on that dock?
Yeah.
Here, just give me an idea. Look this way.
Connected to the dock are the tunnels.
Oh.
You guys came up here to this dock. This dock has actual
Oh yeah. No.
amazingly
Tunnels.
well dwarven craftsmanship that's thousands of years old that goes this way.
Okay, I thought we were just in like.
And then you have this huge, massive lake that goes across.
No, yeah.
the
Let's do tunnels.
tunnels.
Those cheaters. They're using the dwarf-made stuff just like
Your
the
fault.
the Earth Cult. Yeah. Thank you.
Watch there be some like dwarven sprinkler
Well, you were
system
pretty
that
much
they're
right
using
on it.
for
Oh, was it? Okay.
hitting cultists.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
All right.
Apparently you're awesome. She
Oh.
is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She's condensed awesome.
And thank you.
It's like
Some very weird
condensed
things
milk
that
with
some
batter.
very interesting things you find at the gem shows here.
Awesome. Thank you.
We normally get dealers. Badges.
That's the way to
I
go.
don't know why I accidentally picked up one of those one time, but they
So
made
we
me
will
only
want to
free
make
pass the
space
jobs
for
gem
the
show
map.
every year.
Oh.
I don't know.
So we have that in right at the bottom and kind of straighten her out there. That's not taking too much out.
All right.
You can fold it a little more. You don't need to see that stuff that's up ahead.
You need to draw smaller. No.
No.
Lucas.
Who knew why dwarves would need hallways so big?
Hey, look.
It's so
You
you don't
know,
feel closed in.
it's the dwarven orgies, man.
Those dwarven orgies go fairly high up. Oh dear.
Which way?
They're stackable.
They're stackable. Stackable orgies.
Oh my gosh. This is one of those days where my muse is not served well.
No, I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Because I didn't need that. Normally I deal more damage to other people with these weird ideas than I do to myself.
Well, yeah, sometimes these things happen.
One day I'll put my arm on it.
Also, since there's a lot of compatible weirdness at the table,
Mhm.
it's kind of dicey as to whether or not it actually deals damage rather than inspires.
That's true.
Oh.
Okay, so I had this idea of combining cryogenics and 3D printers to turn lemonade into lemons.
Stop it! That's so clever.
You need a source of fiber.
Yes, you would.
We have a steampunk outing today, right after this. So somebody was clearly not thinking about her planning.
There's planning.
It's
That's
actually
all
pretty good for me
matters.
too, because I have people in town that I should
Yeah.
not ignore.
We were resting, right?
Yeah, you're
Yeah, we
taking
were
a
doing-
long rest.
Because I was dead for most of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, one near-death experience to spend time with your maker, and you get a little emotional.
Maybe you put in more.
I didn't. Kriv just got more reckless.
So where are we putting figures?
Okay, so you guys are in the big clearing where you guys are taking
This
your
right
long
here?
rest. Before you're going any further, propping up the corpses that you still have that are not destroyed.
Mhm.
As
Okay,
guards.
do we have... where's the rest of the figures?
Do you want
Kriv
some
is.
bow?
Kriv needs
Does the
some.
sorcerer have anything interesting?
I already have my figure.
Dragonborn?
No, we need...
Anything interesting what?
Assuming we looted everybody.
And we need
Here we go.
Yes,
This
Madden.
screams to you.
Yes, there we go. Here's...
That
Spellcaster that we
screams
killed
you.
last
This'll
time
be
have
you.
anything interesting?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
This is
what
Hugh.
paladin have on?
The
The paladin got
Jess,
Paladin.
Jess, this is Hugh.
Sure.
Did she have anything interesting, or did we already
Oh,
take care of all
No,
that
you
loot?
did not
Aristocrat.
actually finish looting them.
Oh, that's Lupin.
as Tilda would say, lift the bodies. Are you recording or?
Yeah, we've been recording.
Oh, really? Oh.
He always starts the recording early to catch the magic.
The madness.
Exactly.
What if,
Madness, magic.
I mean, what if, check it out, hanging by a thread, hanging by a thread.
The things you can do with beards.
Oh,
Pick up figures.
You mean puppy dog chew toy?
Oh, yeah.
Not just
She
that.
loves the consistency of it.
Ask
She
any
gets
dwarf. You
face
can pick up
kisses.
fish with beards.
What?
Ask dwarves. You can go fishing with beards.
how do you think dwarf
Apparently.
fishing works? They grow their beard really long, and then they have these fishing contests where they dip their beards into the river, and through the ancient art of dwarf fishing, they see how many salmon they can catch.
That's freaking awesome.
Isn't
that called
But you must watch out for
Let's
the
see,
very carp.
that's not my beard, it's biting on.
Isn't that like a different form of canoodling? Or isn't that what they call it? Canoodling?
When you use
Use hands.
Use
or
your body.
Tickling the fish out of the
It's
water.
not canoodling.
Canoodling.
I
Yeah.
thought canoodling was like.
No, they call it catfisting.
Oh, yeah.
If
The
you're
new version, because what you're doing is you put your hand in their mouth and you
I
twist
thought it was
it.
called twiddling.
It's called
tickling.
canoodling. when you're going in there and grabbing them by their hands.
Old
but
school.
I've
is
got,
called-
like,
yeah, the
way-
old timey folks called it that.
way southern relatives that.
Where you stick your foot or
Yeah.
stick your hand and go,
Find the hole.
oh, that's a gar.
You have family in Louisiana.
I do.
Yeah.
They're very, very.
All right, so Lutz.
Or you stick your hand in the hole, that should be a catfish. Oh, that's a snapping turtle.
Well, if you're lucky, it's a snapping turtle and not a water moccasin or any of the other thousands of things trying to kill you in Louisiana.
Alligator
It's
dragon.
true.
Yes.
It's all true.
We went on the Pearl River, and we went on a boat tour of the Pearl River in the swamp, and see the alligators and stuff like that. And he pulls up to the side. He goes, "Now, how many snakes can you see?" And we're like, "None." He's like, "There's about 20 right there." And then we saw, then you really, it's like,
Once you know what they
I'm
look
like-
like, you
I was
start
like,
seeing them
"Oh
everywhere.
my God, get me away from the bank!"
Okay.
It's like there's snakes everywhere.
Yeah, and they're root snakes. They're not like Arizona plain snakes. It's
Yeah,
like-
that alert you that you're there. Okay.
Also,
Okay.
water moccasins are aggressive.
and will hunt you down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They will jump out of the motherfucking water and come after your ass.
And jump into boats.
Yes.
They will go in a live well's drain backwards. So when you
Why
open
do
your live
people
well,
live there?
moccasins there eating your fish.
The food's really good.
Yeah, food's true. The food's great.
And all the good food comes from the swamp where the snakes are. So it's
And
almost
you
like
got the Creole accents, just saying.
Yeah.
Woo-wee.
Tasty. Oh, yum. That Cajun chef guy. He was
Uh,
funny.
Louisiana is part of the water cult.
Mhm.
Apparently, yes.
Obviously, that explains the hurricane that they had last time.
You digress again.
Yes.
Yeah,
Let's play.
do
Okay.
Kill some shit.
We're looting.
Kill it in the face.
Oh, we're
Oh, that's right.
looting.
We're looting. Loot the bag.
Yep. It's been a while, so we should probably introduce yourselves after I say the opening.
Okay.
We'll start with Kellie since she's working on something. Oh, that's what you needed the matchstick for. Welcome.
It's okay.
Welcome back to D&D Journey of the 5th edition. Where last we left off, the group was invading this water temple that looks to be ancient dwarven design. They took a long rest, and let's introduce ourselves before I get any further.
I'm Kellie. I play Sister Solace, the tiefling cleric of the god Pelor. I'm Kerrie. I play the half-elf ranger Tallyn.
I'm Brittany. I play the half-orc Barbarian.
I am Nicole. I play Rigel, the wood elf druid.
A.k.a. Stag.
Who never talks.
I don't talk at all.
I'm Jess. I play Hugh, Mann, the arcane trickster. I make friends who die.
Yay!
I'm Jocelyn. I play Riono Otuk, the hill dwarf monk.
Very Irish.
All right, I'm very Irish and friendly.
With her joke.
And I'm Jaaz. I play Kriv, the Dragonborn sorcerer. The penchant for getting himself into trouble.
And others
And everyone into it.
Trickless.
Okay, so when you guys wrapped up last time, you managed to get to this little dock area where the
I lived.
you kind of tricked the water cult. The cleric went swimming with a shark. The cleric got some really cool scars. Spider did some cool stuff. Guy went invisible. Arcane Trickster tried to shank a guy. All kinds of fun stuff happened. So when you looted the group, who's going to be ready for the loot?
I'll get it.
Okay. You got a total of 28 copper pieces because they're cheap bastards.
Let's say rich! They're fanatics. They don't need money, right?
Exactly. 2 pieces of scrimshaw that depict different things of the water cults. You could probably hawk them for about 25 gold pieces a pop.
For those of people who don't know what scrimshaw is ivory, usually whale ivory or seal, the walrus tusks that have been engraved with designs.
Cool. Also
They're
fish bones.
hand carved.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as Sister Solace is recovering, she finds
What do I find? The Pearl of Power! I have the power! Requires attunement with spell, casting long rest. Okay, speak this pearl's command word and regain 1 expended spell slot up to 3rd level. Once used, cannot be used again until dawn. So, I get another heal, guys!
Yay!
Yeah, that's gonna be...
and I will let you pick what aquatic command word the pearl uses.
Okay, let's
Squirt.
see.
He's making bubble noise.
Squirtle!
Squirtle. Speak
In honor
Squirtle
of-
and heal.
In honor of Pokemon Go. Because everyone is playing it.
Squirtle.
That makes me think of a funny thing I will share with you all later.
I knew her
she
too.
changed that name.
I think it's this thing I showed her on Tumblr.
Yeah, I just remember this thing you showed me on Tumblr. It was like how Pokemon Go can turn into dirty jokes, and there's this picture of like a turtle, and it says "I come in your mouth," and
Oh, God.
and then it has the turtle, and then it says something else. I'm like, why is this funny? I come in your mouth and turtle? I'm really confused, Jaaz. He's like,
Squirtle.
and he doesn't get it for a few of my iterations of like, yeah, but still not funny. Then he's like, oh, the turtle's name is Squirtle. I'm like, oh. I come in your mouth and Squirtle. Okay. Now it's funny. And dirty. And that, dear listening audience, was just for you.
Not suitable for work is being tagged. Only really do I actually tag that. So, yes.
So that's all we got off them?
Yep. And yes, during your long rest, I'm assuming you will attune yourself to your magic pearl.
Yes.
Well, that's what lots of ladies do during their long rest, is attune themselves to their magic pearl.
She had to make sure there's no nerve damage from the shark bite. No, Brittany's going.
Come on here. Some use jugs. Some attune their jugs.
Some do attune their jugs, but most ladies attune their pearls. May I have the white thread, please?
Yes, you would.
Thank you.
And for those wondering, they are sewing while we're gaming. Because you can multitask as a gamer.
Oh, totally.
Okay, so
Alrighty.
Anyway, go on.
Let's
as
kill
the
some
sorcerer's
shit.
communing with sorcerer's power. Okay, so you guys basically have taken your long rest. You managed to get away without being interrupted.
What?
You know, the water's going down the canals, it's sloshing. By the way,
fire's
just
gone away.
these are solid walls, by the way, so you see the canals go down the tunnel, basically. With the water lapping softly. And the crocodile growling.
That was so big.
That was Sobek.
Yeah.
Sobek is bored, wanting to wander off.
Sobek is like bloated and
He ate so much.
you know.
Too much raw, fresh meat. It's not properly fermented.
Oh,
So are you guys gonna go down the dwarven architecture, which seems to be, Riona's telling you that it's thousands of years old.
I'm gonna say, let me be in the front of the group because I have 50 hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please.
this would be better than last time where we managed to tank with both of our casters.
Yeah, that's right there. Well, I'm not a squishy caster,
I know.
but apparently
You're a
I'm
tasty caster.
squishy when it comes to... No, it's not her.
Yeah, it's...
What I have noticed about the way the difference, this version of D&D differs, is that You don't scale too terribly much in survivability versus the edge of the combat capability. So you're almost always under the life threat regardless of your builds.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed with 5th edition. They try to bring back the old school D&D of everyone can die. You know? Everyone has a good chance of dying.
You feel it all the time.
We've came close so many
There's
times.
a door here.
Think good.
Yeah, there's actually...
Think pillar for natural 20s.
So is someone going to look down the hallway?
Yeah, I'm
These
gonna
wide, 10-foot wide
down the
hallways
hallway.
that for a dwarf must be huge. And the ceilings are about 15 foot high, so it's pretty cavernous down there.
Here's a stupid question. Can I use prestidigitation to make the bodies taste better for the crocodile?
Yeah.
No.
It must
can
be
make
flavor
them-
of
you can-
non-living material. Flavor is it?
Unfortunately, your limited understanding of the crocodile taste buds
It's not
can't
love.
quite place the right combination for it.
But you can keep trying.
For some reason, they taste like licorice, and Sobek just doesn't like that, which explains the upset stomach.
I don't like
Okay.
Oh
My attempts to make friends with
all
the
these people
giant
that
carnivorous animal have not worked so well so far.
I don't think that many people like it. I just think they brag about it when you find someone that does because it's so rare.
No, actually, I think more people like black licorice than
I like black.
So I don't like it.
My
It's
God,
good.
I've
I
never
love
met
it.
anyone who, except for you.
I'm
Yeah,
actually
what
a fan
about
of black and red licorice. The trick is, though, think about back in the day, like Western era, that was flavor. You know, think of how much stuff was just bland back then. You know, sage. Wow, we put sage as a season.
Yeah, but
So
there's
people with
whole
dark
lots
vision
of
up
people
front?
who drink
I do have
ouzo.
dark
That's
vision.
Uh-huh.
that's licorice.
And Elf has dark vision, so we're gonna dark vision our way down the hallway.
Okay. Actually, you don't
Come with?
have to, because if
Oh.
you see the little red
Those are
circles, those are actually
Torches.
torches that are lit up there. So are you going to sneak ahead without the group? Bring the group
I'm
with
ready to
you?
move.
I think
Let's
we're
do
gonna
this.
stealthily, just in case something comes up around it. But
I'm gonna
yeah,
come up to
we're
the
gonna
corner.
sneak ahead.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a stealth roll, guys.
Yeah.
All of us?
Everybody who's going down the hallway.
So
Woo!
14.
14?
7.
Oh, we got a 7.
I got an 11.
I got a 24.
Very stealthy.
It's not my
So
talent.
the arcane trickster.
the
I'm
rosy
not
one?
that
Isn't
kind
that
of
the
rogue.
rogue class?
Yes. I told you, I make friends. I'm not stealthily. Everyone can hear my coins jingling.
Yeah, unfortunately, the rogue just, trips and you hear a little tingle of him counting the coins that he looted earlier.
I should probably mention this at some point.
Got coins that jingle. Oh, not the bard.
Okay, so you're sneaking up to the door. So you're coming up about a good 30 feet down the hallway and you notice that there's a door. Odd thing is, the door has a bar on the outside. Like it's
Whoa.
locked from the outside.
They're keeping something in.
Oh gosh. Well, I mean, it could
Prisoners.
be people we
Do
want
we
to.
hear anything? What's the
Police?
perception will tell me
Yeah.
of a...
Is there a keyhole?
There is a keyhole as well.
Let's see if I can. 18 plus whatever. Looking for a keyhole is.
Perception.
Perception.
23.
23, that's pretty
She's
damn
perceptive.
good. She's pretty damn perceptive.
Put your eye out.
She doesn't talk a lot, but
There's
she
a trap.
perceives everything.
I remember when we used to play back in the day, Dungeons and Dragons. You always checked for traps.
Right?
What? You
Wanted
mean you
to
didn't
live.
check for traps this time?
She's just looking through the keyhole.
And that's how Stag lost her eye.
Oh.
His eye.
I was just looking through a
That's right.
keyhole, and that's all it took for your eye to disappear.
It went to another dimension.
Someone was.
That's a very expensive trap for a keyhole.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
if
why
you
you
got
keep
the money
something
to
I got for
burn
my-
and
I
you
don't
got
know.
a sense of humor.
Mine's a
You
little
know them
tiny skull.
dwarves.
The little silver skull.
I don't even know what I have for this one.
I'm curious. I want to know what's in the room that's locked from the outside.
Me too, let's go.
Let's go.
It's prisoners,
Let's
son.
kill it.
It's
Okay.
gonna be prisoners.
So when you're peeking through, the room looks. You do have dark vision.
Mhm.
It takes a second for your eye to adjust to dark vision mode because the inside of the room is dark. But you notice that scattered about the room are looks like a bunch of pallets on the floor for sleeping, packed with straw.
Anybody in those pellets?
Bugbears.
Bugbears.
You actually don't see anything moving inside
So they keep their prisoners for sacrifice.
there. Are you gonna sniff through the little keyhole?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, you don't have to roll again. You have a good roll. Basically, you get really old body odor smell. It doesn't smell like anything fresh. It just sounds like
ghosts or dead people.
like an old
No, they were
locker room
sacrificed.
smell.
That's probably where they kept their prisoners.
I could have.
I'm gonna bang on the door and see what happens.
What were
Don't
you
get
gonna do,
loudly.
Hugh?
What?
What were you gonna do, Hugh?
I was thinking I could. Is there a crack under the door large enough for Archibald to scurry under?
No.
No.
But
But if
can
you
you
want-
summon him on the other side of the door?
Maybe.
That's a good idea.
I think that applies to the rules. So.
Okay. Yeah, if you move the druid out of the way and stick your eye in the eye hole.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have
Alright.
dark vision?
No, I
No,
don't.
he's a
And
human.
you
The
can't-
rat does.
But he can't summon the. He has to be able to see where he's.
Oh.
I need to move back.
I could always press the digitate.
Can we grab the torch and put it at the bottom of the door so you can see?
Sure. You pull the torch off. You notice when you pull the torch off, it doesn't seem to be just a normal torch, by the way. It's behaving in an almost magical, flamey kind of way.
Burning magical torches.
So it shows up on Detect Magic?
If
Why not
someone were to
do
cast Detect
marshmallows?
Magic, yes.
If something suspicious like that comes up, obviously I'm casting Detect Magic.
Well, it's
I
a
will-
torch. A torch isn't suspicious.
Well, with what your description was,
Mm-hmm.
obviously a non-torchy, flamey...
It looks like
It's not.
someone has cast a flame spell to keep it cooking.
Oh,
Without oil, in a place full of water and dampness.
that's pretty cool.
We should take one with us. Yeah.
You actually can. It can come free.
We could just get all these magical torches.
So,
Okay.
so someone put on their sheet, continual flame torch.
Just don't put it next to anything flammable.
And make sure you have a free hand to carry said torch.
Yeah.
Is it hot?
It's fire.
It's just
It's just
Eternal
magically
flame.
propelled,
Can I
perpetuated.
carry it in my shield hand?
If you're not going to carry your shield, sure.
I can carry it.
Not if you're stealthy, you don't want to be carrying around a torch
Yeah.
with you.
yeah.
Let somebody else
I
have
don't
it.
see the lady with the
Okay.
torch. Okay,
Let's
so
do
you're
this.
going to hold the torch to the bottom. He's going to kneel at the keyhole. He summons his rat in the inside.
Mm-hmm.
And your rat's telling you that he does not think that there's anything in the room.
Okay. Can I let him scurry around a little bit to investigate some more?
Sure.
Okay.
He's scurrying about, squeeing and squeeing.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are just all standing
Squeak,
there in the
squeak,
hallway
squeak,
doing
squeak.
this.
Can
Oh.
I
Yes.
Is
watch
the,
Alright.
is the door locked?
Watching the other
It's-
part of the hallway.
It is locked, and it's also barred from your side.
I'm
That's
watching
it.
the hallway.
You're watching the hallway?
Yes.
Okay. How well are you watching the hallway?
He wants to know if you got better than his wall. ah, yes. She rubs it on the lotion.
I'm a 10 watching the hallway.
That's pretty impressive. You do notice, by the way, there's a door over here
Hmm.
with torch, and you actually, while you're watching with your mighty 10, you
I'm
think
gonna watch the door too.
I'm mighty.
Does that
you're
say
gonna
it?
watch
Does
the
it-
door
I
too.
am, because I'm all archery that way.
All
and,
archery that way.
Like range weapons, so I'm looking further up.
She's waiting for first strike.
Yeah, and is that perception?
That's perception.
Okay, 16.
Oh,
16?
what does my danger sense tell me?
Your danger sense tells you there's nothing actually happening right now.
Yep. We are having a silly adventure here.
I'll let
It's
know when
telling
there's an
you
earthquake.
you're all scared of this door locked from the outside.
All right.
Okay.
I think it's time to probably open this
But
door.
your 16, by the way, does tell you there is movement going on inside that room.
In this room?
In this room. You
Is
just,
it an open door?
No, it's closed door. But you do notice that there's a flicker under the door of
Oh,
like
I see the
changing.
feet. Like, okay.
Like some kind of movement's happening in there.
Turn into
There's
something
someone
big
moving
and
around in that door up there.
Okay, let's get Archibald back on.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
We should
Through
probably
the
do something
keyhole
with
of
that.
the other door.
Don't look through the keyhole. If there's movement, they might already know we're
Look at the
here.
spider, but it's so good.
So there's nothing in
Oh,
here?
I have an idea.
Oh, well, are you going
Can I-
in? You haven't
can-
opened the
I
door.
have an idea.
From Archibald's point of view, there's nothing in
convincing
the
people
room.
that
I wanna
I'm
go
a
in
friend
the
has
room.
worked so well so far.
Huh?
That's true.
We could set up an ambush here. if you guys want to, I think there's a
Why
corner
would
here.
you-
Well, we could.
Oh. You
I
mean
wanna
we
go
set up
in
an
the
ambush
room.
over here?
Yeah, or you just try and get the guards to run towards us if we wanted.
Or we could just have them open the door and
Yeah.
we would be in the hall.
Yeah, whatever you guys want to do. I don't know.
I would go in the room.
All right,
Go in the room.
Brittany wants to go in the room. so
Okay.
That's
go in
fine.
So you're pulling the
If
little
there's
bar
one
off the
person who
door.
wants to-
Yeah.
That was the next one I threw your direction because I didn't know you brought your.
We have a extra room.
like,
Yes, an
That was
extra
really
room.
evil cultist who implanted himself in your group. Look how awesome she is. She has a beautiful bow. She's in color.
she's pretty awesome.
Hi everyone. No, I'm Jane. I've always been on your adventures.
I'm just like Buffy's sister.
Adderman, human hunter.
I've always been here, really.
Yeah. You just never noticed me living in the closet. Dad must have kicked
Like
me
a
out.
little monkey.
So let's let our friend make her knock on the door and
Okay.
talk to them.
So,
Nobody
well,
in there.
well, the barbarian's
Yeah.
gonna go into the
I'll
room.
go in the
Okay.
dead ghost
She
room.
wants
You
to
go
go
into
in
the
the empty
the
room.
ghost room. Okay.
Like,
You go in there
So
and are you being stealthily about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna rage just in case.
Stealthy rage.
Because it gives me advantage on stealth.
what?
Okay.
How does that work?
In the book. Wow. That just doesn't seem fit.
Okay.
It's because she's her barbarian is
I'm a
dex
bar-
based.
yeah.
She's not the.
So you're gonna go ahead and roll me a stealth for quietly
Strength
getting in the door there.
this gives me the idea of doing angry yoga.
Wow.
It's
I wanna
the
do angry yoga.
same roll.
How do you do that? Where are the odds of that?
Okay, so we
10.
10. Okay.
Not
She's
stealth.
In a
being
dark room.
stealthy, and you hear the board get dropped that she tossed over her shoulder.
Dropping on my foot.
I'm gonna keep an eye over here. That's
So when you look in the area, obviously you can tell this must be where they put people that are locked up, because there's like the pallets have a little manacle where they can chain someone to the bed, or you see bits of torn clothing and little messages scratched into the stone.
This
But
is
there's
not a
nobody
good
in
place.
There's no people in there. No.
They sacrificed them all.
Are there
This
any-
this would almost be like go ahead and give me an insight check.
She has no insight.
2.
But I have insight to dark things.
But are you going into the room?
Yes, I'll go into the room.
Okay.
Let's see here.
I think I'm moving towards the door.
Yeah, I'll move.
Oh yeah, I'm plus 5. I'm keeping my eye on that.
I'll move further in. Roll again.
I'm plus 5. I rolled a 3.
Okay. Your 8 tells you the same thing. This obviously is their pseudo dungeon / cell, probably close to the entrance, because that's where they probably bring in sacrifices.
Is there anything in there?
No, there seems to be nothing of value. I mean, if you want to go ahead and give me a perception to search the place, I mean.
Damn, we're dead.
Okay.
No, you're just getting the
3.
bad rolls out right
You
now.
see
Let's
somewhere
keep
on the
going
floor, someone scrolled, and
I'm up to 10. No,
Some-
12.
someone has scrolled a like, holy symbol and probably feces kind of thing.
Oh.
And that's what caused you to not notice anything else, like the last one with Testament carved into the floor. Okay. So anybody
Are
else
these
going in?
shackles in here open?
They are open.
So we could maybe put people in there?
You could.
Oh,
Put,
hell yeah.
It's almost like someone could put people in this room.
Ah. Let's go and get those other people.
I'll put them in the room.
Yeah.
Alright, who's going first?
Okay.
I'll go down the. Yeah.
Is it a small
No,
hallway?
no, Negotiator.
No, it's a good size hallway.
Negotiator?
We're gonna
It's
send
a
our
10-foot wide hallway.
I thought it
These
was
hallways are huge.
plus 3
I'm gonna go lion on our way over there, so.
Lion. He's
Lion.
Why are you lying on the floor?
Lion
All right.
times.
Should I go open the door?
Yeah, see if we can make
Yes.
friends.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're gonna try the door.
I'm gonna try the door.
Okay, it does seem to be locked.
Oh dear.
Bang your room.
Did you do it
I'm gonna
stealthy?
pick the lock for this. That seems like a. I'm gonna try knocking on the
There's
door.
a saying, knock on the door. Say,
Knock
should
on
we
the
move
door.
out of the way?
Let's do it a slightly frantic knock on the
Should
door.
some of us stay back in the room around the corner?
Yeah,
Oh,
That was
which
the
one?
ambush idea. So, like,
What's
why
wrong,
don't we
Nicole?
just a bunch of us like?
Oh, just all
yeah,
run
jump
at
in.
once, guys.
Why don't like hidden? He could just come out the door and see us. If we're gonna ambush, we need to be like
can split the party between the two.
No,
areas.
no,
Let's
everyone
round them.
stand in front of the
Kriv
door
has
for
no
me.
problem being the quick shot ambush person, so he'll be up
Well,
there.
what if we have stag line? Do you want to be off to the side?
Yeah, put me on the side of the door behind everybody.
No, over to the board.
So
Well,
we're
you're
not
lying,
doing
right?
the
So-
ambush.
Well, we're doing the ambush, but if
Look,
they
they
come out
don't
the
let
door,
us in.
We're gonna be ready to
Yeah.
pounce.
yeah.
Yeah, literally, she's alive.
I didn't do that on purpose, I
What did you
assure
say?
you.
We're gonna be ready to
All right.
pound
No
you.
pun intended.
I didn't say it.
It wasn't very fun. I'm sorry. I was, that was a subconscious pun.
She hates puns.
Yes, I do.
Which I do.
Sorry, because we like.
We're
I
in
love
pack
puns.
tactics right now, so
Woo!
Kriv, I think.
But to her, it's punishment.
So I'm what?
pack tactics.
I'm ignoring that.
One AC?
I think it's advantage. on
Advantage.
I think they're
On
funny.
my
It's,
attacks,
it's
or?
basically pack tactics. If you're next to him, she gives you combat. You both get combat advantage.
Let me
Okay.
stand in front of Stag.
Okay, so all of you give me stealth checks, by the way, since you're like going back and forth.
Oh,
past
and I'm
the
still
door.
on reach.
What did I roll?
You just rolled a natural 20.
19.
+5.
I got 15.
Woohoo!
15?
I'm at 24.
Holy shit!
24.
And Riona, if you're staying back there in the ambush room, you don't have to roll.
Okay,
So that's only
great.
for
That's
those
what I'm doing.
that are
I'm
running
saying-
back and forth in front of the
Oh,
door.
I didn't.
I'm in
12.
the ambush room.
12?
Lately.
Oh, interesting.
Oh. Interesting.
I have
is
no
not
problem
good.
being quick draw.
Draw McGraw. He's a tad reckless.
Just a wee bit.
All right, time for me to pound on the door.
Yes, frantic.
Help!
Spiders.
So, can I remember
Giant spider.
can I remember the name of the paladin that we fought last time?
Ione.
I was going to say roll me d20 and see if you remember.
Your group remembers.
Ugh. I got two.
Just say paladin.
The paladins.
You were more concerned with the one that turned invisible than the paladin.
Yeah, we got introduced at one point. But
Okay.
yeah, it's-
So you're knocking on the door?
I'm pounding on the door. Hey, help! Attack!
You're gonna make
Help attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Help by being
We're under attack.
Help, we're being repressed.
She passed me the white stripe.
Okay. So you're standing
That's
there.
the best idea, but anyways.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. You say that?
Yeah.
It sounds awful impressive. Help.
Help attack.
Help attack.
Because who else would say it, right? Unless they were supposed to be there. Right?
Grapple a bitch.
That's what a deception roll is for.
Our barbarian's ready to go.
Skunk cry.
Okay. So it's funny you should say that, Kriv. Because
Because I'm shutting up and he's talking.
Damn! Oh, dear.
This looks like fun.
Oh dear.
Let's just hope
Maybe
they're
this
not
was not-
paladins.
Maybe this was not my best plan.
I got 19 AC. I can take them.
Well, they don't know it. It's the ambush is
Okay.
coming,
So
Maybe.
very large gentleman opens the door. Has this sword that's got shark teeth inlaid into it.
He's a paladin.
Is
No,
it
it's
a
not
finesse
paladin.
weapon? Paladins are hard.
No, it's not a finesse weapon. It's a long sword, basically.
It's got shark teeth on it. There is no
But
Yes.
like the
pretty
Maori have
stealthy.
the shark teeth on
Yeah.
their.
But it will do extra damage to people not wearing armor.
Oh, good.
Well, Like- what
Awesome.
Great.
Oh, you're not wearing them.
No,
Like
but I have
sacrifices.
I have natural armor, but
I have a pretty high
And-
AC.
Dude looks at you dead in the eye. What are you trying to do here?
How many people are in the room?
You notice there's a person right behind him who seems to be rather clerical looking,
Okay.
with a quarterstaff, and
I was hoping there were fewer people in this room, so.
as you look in, and it looks like this is their quarters.
Okay.
Fudge.
This way.
This was not my best plan. Okay, so something's happening at the docks. Can some of you come and help us with that? There's danger down at the docks. There's
Giant spiders.
spike.
We're under
Attack.
attack.
Yeah.
Come on, Rogue, use your words.
You're the people person.
I don't have additional words. I don't have additional words. Come on, let's get going.
He gives all
Hey,
his words.
how many of you are there here? Because
Tell them the paladin needs help.
the The paladin needs help. I don't know what her name is.
Don't say her name, just say the paladin.
Yeah.
You're below her rank
yeah, the
anyways.
Reavers need help at the docks because of... Oh, God.
As I almost reach over for Kellie's D20 and she kill me.
Yeah.
Big shark water.
Big shark.
Ah.
Not good.
Shit. He knows your
He
line.
rolled a natural 20. He knows every lie you've ever told.
You did not lose your virginity at 16.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, shit.
As pretty much as soon as you're saying this, the gentleman who answered the door is kind of like, "Oh, what's going on?" The gentleman behind him, his eyes squint to a deadly line.
oh
Can
no.
I make the water cult symbol really fast since he seems very irritable? Or
You can try to fumble your fingers that seem to be paralyzed by his stare, because he knows everyone in this place.
Yeah.
He knows everyone intimately.
Oh, yeah. Is that part of the initiation ceremony?
Where do I not sign up?
He's waterboarded everyone in this place.
Is that what they're calling it now?
Well, it was like a board.
Water was involved.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
She did just say
I
that.
missed what you said.
I was still.
Oh. I
Like
thought she was
wood,
going
like a
Brittany.
bard.
I heard
Like,
the step part.
it's a penis joke.
Mhm.
Oh, well, that's a surprise with this group.
We make other jokes.
Are they coming out of the room? What's going on?
Hey, I made a clitoris joke earlier, so.
Wait, that's what the pearl was about?
I'm just gonna give you the look.
I'm not looking, but it's okay.
Oh, I gotta fix that button.
It just
It's not. It's like
Oh,
the
I
only
see.
one that's off.
I'm like, what is he playing on the computer out there?
I can't turn my
Sounds like a sports game. Okay, so needless to say, you think the jig is up.
yeah.
And everybody rolled initiative.
I could cast Charm Person on him.
12, 15 minutes.
Pro tip: clerics' high saves generally are wisdom.
Okay.
9.
Metagamer.
Oh!
I'm
I
a
rolled
wizard.
a
My
one.
first wizard-ish. My first job is to ask what's your worst save.
Kelly, what'd you
I actually got an 18.
Oh, wow. Kerrie?
22.
15.
Holy crap.
Well, I rolled an 18, but with my bonus.
15.
Okay, which one of you two has the best dex?
I
I'm
Dex 10.
What?
Best
What's
dex.
your dex?
I
Because you
said-
both had 15.
Oh, my dex is 17.
There you go.
Okay. And what did Stag get?
9.
And the Arcane Trickster?
20.
And
Oh, wait. I mean, I have 23.
23.
Because, can't do natural 20.
In this case, running away might be to my advantage.
And what did your monk get?
1.
Oh.
Oh, no, 3.
Oh, 3. That's better. 3 is better than a 1.
I rolled a 1, but I got a 3.
I still maintain my comment.
Things are falling. Well, on the plus side, you guys were really good for initiative. I mean,
That's
By and
good.
large, yes.
No,
It's
Yeah.
not bad.
1 for bad.
This was going to happen eventually.
Yes.
We're just killing them now and getting them out of the
I'll
way.
just stay for
Eventually,
a
now
little.
there literally does have to be a kick in the door moment.
What
Because
is
they're
that?
going to strike
Close
from
the blast
inside.
doors! Close the blast doors!
Right.
okay,
Are
so
you
Once
just
those
gonna
blast
run
doors are open, there's a blast
Arcane
going through there.
Trickster, you know the jig is up. You know that this guy, he's made you.
Yeah.
Your rogue training has taught you to know when to hold him and know when to fold him, and he made you.
Right.
Okay.
You can keep doing the hand symbol thing, but you think you might get a shank in the face for it.
There's a line.
Is there any chance that I could... I have ball bearings in my bag. Is there any chance I can pull those out?
And attack them?
No.
So now we're bringing balls
Was it-
into it?
I have a bunch
gotta
of people
hold
rushing
on
through a
the floor
doorway.
and
I'd
run
rather
off.
hurl them at the floor and run away.
Okay, you can do that. And what do you know what your ball bearings do?
Well, they should trip people.
Uh-huh.
I
So
have
I'm
to
making
just-
him look up in the equipment section.
I wish they were Caltronics.
Yeah, it could trip us too.
That's true.
Especially
Well, we got plenty of D4s. We could use those.
Throw the
Sorry, that was
D4s.
meta.
All right, quick.
Legos are cheaper.
Are you a poison one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have the spider under
Poison
the
lions
couch.
are natural.
Oh, the poison
A
lion.
lionfish.
I am.
Where are we? Avatar?
I actually don't know what
Pass
those
this
do.
over to
What was that, Pandora?
Kelly.
Oh, the world of
I know they're
Avatar?
part of my
Yay, I'll be
Is that what
dressed.
it's called? Okay.
Could you pass this over
I'm pretty
to
sure
us,
that was the
Kelly?
name of the planet.
Yeah, could you pass
Thank
that
you
over?
Yeah,
so
it's
much for your
unobtainium.
assistance.
Unobtainium.
Unforgivable.
Unobtainium.
No, unexcusable. Oh, God.
I like that.
That's
Hey,
all right.
come on. The budget was spent on the special effects, not on the writing. Okay?
Alright, so what the ball bearings do is they cover an area at least 10 feet on a side. Creatures moving across the covered area must succeed on a DC 10 dexterity saving throw or fall prone. A creature moving through the area at half speed doesn't need to make the save.
Are you throwing it into the room?
Yeah.
Into
To
the
the
room or
room or
into
the
the...
hall?
Into the doorway.
Because I don't want our people
That was
falling.
close.
Throw it in a room and see what happens.
Into the room, into
Yeah,
the
because
door.
these guys might fall
Yeah,
trying to get
throw
out.
them in the room. Why not?
I was
Yeah.
going to say, here's a
Let's
marker.
bottleneck them
You
right
have
in
10
there.
feet of space.
Alright, 10 feet in.
Bottleneck them in here.
One
We can
square.
take them off
Do it
one
right in
by
front of the
one.
door.
10 feet on the sides. So
Just
four
like
squares.
300 at the hot gates.
Alright, is a side 5
It's
is
the
a
Battle
square
of
5
Thermopylae.
feet?
Square is 5 feet.
Alright, I'm gonna toss them.
Well, it's
That's
you only
20.
have 2 squares, so
Okay, 2 squares?
2 squares.
You said 10 feet on the side, though.
Well, the door seems to be 2, so let's.
No, the door's only that 1 square.
Okay, I'm gonna do this 2 then. So,
Okay, so where you're standing?
Well, can I step back
I
and throw
would
them?
have just tossed them all in there.
Okay, so you're going to step back, which is going to
No, I
provoke
like
an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
The door's open?
He opened
He
it.
opened
Oh.
it. The dude
Well,
opened it. Hold it.
Hold
No.
it.
Big man in blue opened it.
Yes.
The cleric knows. Did he say anything to the guy in front of the cleric with who would get the attack?
It's only a matter of time.
Not?
Yes, that's why we rolled initiative.
Okay. That's what I mentioned. Sure.
He screamed, "Intruders!"
We're gonna kill
Okay.
some bitches.
That's a lame roll. Will a 9 hit you?
Do I need to know what? My armor class is 14. So
No.
That means no, it will not hit you. So you
Thank
basically
God.
get your step back, throw your marbles.
Mm-hmm.
You've now lost your marbles.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going to move to? You can finish your move.
I think I'm gonna keep moving down the hall.
Okay.
Where? How far?
So it would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Do you have a ranged weapon?
Yes, I do.
Thank God.
Well, he's an arcane trickster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you've dropped your marbles and ran. Ranger,
I'm
it's
just
your
gonna
turn.
run up and shove her.
As the arcane trickster comes running past you.
Nice.
You hear...
Step up.
Okay.
And I'm firing at the magey guy.
Why are you firing at the Meiji guy? You just seen the Meiji guy for the first time.
Because he's caster. And
How do you know he's a caster?
they've
Didn't you
got
just describe him
that.
as cleric-y?
To the guy who was right there, though.
Yeah.
They got that
She
chip.
was hiding around the corner. Go ahead.
So are you saying I can't do it?
I know you can do it. I'm just saying it's
At
kind of
least it's not an
it's kinda
ambush. He doesn't know
metagaming.
I'm there.
He-
So, but
Well, he
doesn't-
sees you step right in the
Yeah,
hallway
so-
with your bow.
Here's hoping. I got a good roll before, which hopefully I haven't wasted the good ones.
Oh, that was a bad one.
No, it wasn't. No,
That was-
no,
that was a
no,
5, it
no,
looked
no.
like.
It's a
It
13.
was a 5.
It was a 13.
It was a 5.
13!
Did I say it's 13?
See? It was
was a
13.
Well, 13
I
won
was
it.
completely
Just because
trustworthy.
you couldn't read it doesn't mean they couldn't. It's 13, but that's not all because I still get my bonus,
You
which is
you do know I'd say he can't see because your little binder
We're on the
thing was
south
in the
side of
way.
the street,
But
right?
that's just
Huh?
what we
We're
jerked.
south side of the street, right?
19.
So what's your
South
damage?
side.
My,
South
well, I
I
have to
said
roll
hit.
my damage.
Well, then
Why?
stop arguing about the roll that you made and
Get a
roll the
hunter's
roll
mark
that you
him, or do you want to
made.
keep the hunter's mark on that?
I'm going to
page?
hunter's mark the cleric.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 6 points of damage.
Okay, then you're
Sorry,
going to
only
cast
6.
Hunter's Mark
Yes.
as a freebie action.
Yes.
And what does Hunter's Mark do?
It tags them so that I can track him and follow him anywhere until he dies.
Okay.
Or until the spell wears
It's
off.
kind of harsh. Okay.
But if he does die, I can transfer the hunter's mark to another opponent.
Okay, so your arrow goes flying down the hallway, zips past the warrior guy who goes, "Whoa!" as arrow flicks through his hair. and sticks the guy behind him with an arrow on the shoulder.
Matching up.
And then we're
Yes.
taking a sewing moment, looking at the buttons. They look really good.
Looks really cute.
We like your buttons.
Yes, your buttons look adorable. Okay, so cleric, it is your turn.
Oh,
After you've shown us your buttons.
okay. Let's see. So I saw him running. I saw her shoot. I'm going to shoot the same one that she shot at.
Would you like to get in the hallway to see who she shot at?
Yes.
Because you can't see who she shot at.
And I'm going to. Well, let's see here.
Well, no, Kerrie, he's right there. Yeah.
I think I will do Sacred Flame.
Can we draw them out in the hall?
You could have, yeah.
We bottled it.
But now there's
Kill 'em off
marbles,
one
and
by
people
one.
are dangerous running in front of marbles.
Huh.
We got a crossbow.
Actually, this will work out
I said we
just fine.
smoke them and let them
Yeah, my
die.
hope is that they fall down as they get out the door.
There's a torch right in front of the light, right?
Yeah, there's a torch.
Yeah.
You mean right for the door?
Yeah.
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 On both sides.
Yeah.
Apparently, well, we don't see that one.
Do they look like humans?
They look human, yeah.
I'm going to put the torches out.
Okay.
But Kriv can't see in the dark.
I'll be fine.
She can put the torch out on the hallway side, not in the room side. She can't
Yeah.
see that torch.
That way they can't see.
True.
Why
And they
can't
won't
they
see the.
Neither
They
can
won't
see
see
us.
the. They won't see the
arcane
things
tricks
on the
won't be
ground.
able
The
to
marbles that they just
Yeah.
clearly saw him throw down as he ran.
Yeah, but how hard can you avoid them? How can you avoid them if you can't see them?
Oh,
Half
okay.
speed.
Go ahead.
I think that's fair. We'll be able to see them in
So
outline
you're
as they're coming
doing
out the room.
Thaumaturgy.
true.
Thaumaturgy?
Let's see them in outline.
We got
Okay,
dark
and you're
vision.
making the torch
I have dark
without.
Yep.
Okay.
What are we looking at?
She
Clever
whiffed out
girl.
this torch.
Whiffed.
Whiffed.
Whiffed out.
Girl.
As she gets attached from the side. Okay, so that's gonna be some tricky stuff here. We got this whole thing going on with this thing going on with this whole thing going on.
This is my advantage to make them fall.
You should probably sit down.
Oh,
I like standing, but it does
You
come
can stand
over
if you
everything.
want.
Standing's completely fine.
Standing sounds completely overrated.
Well, you know what they say, sitting is the new smoking.
Sitting is the new smoking, huh?
Is that what they're saying?
Yes.
Ah.
I'm sorry. Last I checked, actually did not give you lung cancer.
Well,
In that case, I smoke all day.
I think what they're referring to is for
It increases your risk of cardiac arrest because you're stationary.
I was gonna say colon cancer.
Now, I guess there's a question that if you go outside, if you go on regular standing breaks where you smoke, you have your net gain there.
That actually sounds like a good safe thing to do.
Yeah.
Here, let's square you guys up since you're like bouncing between squares.
Mhm.
There we go.
We need a worm pointer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
what pointer?
so this guy
Worm. Where they have one.
is
Oh,
going
okay.
to attempt
Oh, yeah,
I have a
to
little,
the pushy thing.
Yeah.
I have a little back scratch
5,
that
10,
extends that
15,
could
20,
do that.
25.
He's got to make his check for the marbles.
Yeah.
And for a dex, he does not make it.
Ha
So he falls prone.
Yes.
This is a
Okay.
good plan.
So this one's going to come
They're at
out.
disadvantage because no light, by the way.
They've got a torch on their side.
And there's still a torch over here. They can see
Yeah.
us.
You guys are lit
They
up
just
quite
can't
well.
see the no marbles, Cal.
So
That's
this
the
guy's
thing,
going to
that's
do
what I'm
his.
talking
What do we got
That's
here?
pretty
Oh,
good.
If they trip and fall.
and he realizes, holy shnikey, there's a guy here. There's a whole bunch of people there. And he's going to attack the guy that's standing right around the corner.
Go for it.
Mm-hmm. It's a 5, right?
No.
Show me a 5. No,
Nope, that's not a 5.
Okay, so he will hit you. Are you wearing armor?
No.
No.
I do have the natural armor of the Dragonborn yet, but not sure if that counts.
That doesn't actually give you armor rating, though, does it?
Yeah, it does.
It
Yeah,
does?
it's
My armor class is
heavy
a
high,
base.
right?
No, my armor class base goes from 10 to 13.
It does?
Yes.
Ah.
He's dragon.
And dragon hide is my armor.
Okay.
Or at least dragonborn hide.
Okay, so then yes, you do have armor on.
Yours is more malleable.
That's good to know because the weapon does extra damage against,
Unarmored.
unarmored opponents.
His just happens to be a natural armor, but it's still a boot.
8 points of damage as he stabs you with the shark tooth blade.
You know, I really never mind.
Okay,
Somehow we need to get Kriv to stop tanking the group.
Yeah, because you know, Kriv, I'm right there.
I know you're right there, but I'm in front of you.
Jesus, he's reckless.
It's gonna see a DC save. Does not make it falls prone here.
Just, you know, I need to get more
Good
ballbearers just for
marbles.
comedy sense.
10, 15, 20.
How many people can you?
30.
Can they just walk over each other?
Benny
Well, they're
Hill
friendlies.
music is playing in my
Well,
head.
yeah, but he's still gonna have to make the save for the Barings.
Now we just need one of them to fall down. And
You're
the man.
You're gonna pick all
I
these
know
up
one
when we're
who-
done, right?
And these two are just gonna move up,
That's what we're just gonna do. Just
and they're just gonna. They'll do the half movement on their way out because that's the way they.
yeah, I think
They will
kept
not be
three
happy
people
with
falling
this. Okay, Barbarian, it is
so
your
funny.
turn.
Oh my god.
Can I attack diagonal squares?
Hold up.
What do you mean? You can attack diagonal.
You can get this guy right here.
Well, I
You
was
need
going
to
to
move
get
up.
into that.
He's gonna do an area effect.
I'm
thing.
gonna do an AOE, like the one that threw Sister Solace off the deck.
Well, you do that, then I can do burning
I do.
hands. And, you know, 'cause they're all. None of our people are over there, right?
They're in
Okay,
different
let me,
fireball formation,
because
or in
I'm
this case,
still
featherweight
rage.
formation.
And burning hands formation.
Burning hands formation.
we can do it right this
In
time.
anime.
I'm just gonna attack
Burning
the
them,
right
not
guy.
us.
Okay,
Yes.
so you're gonna move up
I should have done that.
No, don't stay over. Oh, okay. I
because
thought I
he's
was in that square.
Yeah.
No, you were in these four
Oh,
on
okay.
top of this
yeah.
Oh, do
line.
I see the attack tactics then?
Yeah, you're next to a. Well,
Yeah.
I don't think you do. Well,
5 feet.
just
Are you a
That's
large
5
creature?
feet.
Yeah.
okay. So
That's 5
She
feet.
said
Okay.
she's right big. That's right.
well, does it require you to be adjacent to them or just your teammate? Because I think pack tactics just helps for you, doesn't help everybody unless you're there too.
Allies.
So it helps
So
allies.
she's within 5 feet, right?
Okay,
Lion's allies within 5 feet.
So 14.
14 will hit.
Woo! And where's my D?
Get in.
Woo! So that is 8, 9, 10, 11.
Damn.
Sweet.
And you
Very
slash
nice.
into him.
Oh, he's a nasty culty
Got this
person.
big.
I might add, their weapons are specially magicked so that they hurt innocent, unarmed people. I mean, like, unarmored people. How, like, you know, that's bad.
How bad is
See, we're doing the world a service.
Oh, I agree.
And we're being, like,
No.
cathartic at the same time.
I am reaping vengeance.
that? Okay.
That's right.
Well, do you say something all vengeancey?
Do it.
Do you say something all vengeancey?
Payback is a bitch, and so am I.
There you go.
Okay. So Jazz, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to embrace my nature.
Are you gonna be reckless?
Go ahead and AoE some ratings.
I'm like, what are you doing?
So these guys are here. I'm gonna move this way, and then diagonally here,
You,
and then I'm going to.
Ooh, look, Andy's.
you need to be facing them.
Okay, so you. Well, remember, you can't go through an occupied enemy spot. So does that mean you're going past the marbles, I guess, since they're prone?
They are prone, yes.
Okay, so give me a dex for the marbles.
It's half movement
Oh, nice.
and double thunder wave.
Holy free holies.
Oh, boom!
As second level,
Okay. And what's the AoE on that?
15 feet, which means it catches everybody,
Including your friends?
including this friend. Oh wait, no, I guess
It
that
would,
does catch
it
the other friend
would
alive.
catch the
Doesn't
cat, too.
Oh,
So everybody's in the AoE.
I'll take captain.
That's fine.
yeah, because you.
Okay.
You.
Will the marbles provide disadvantage for the people on them?
No. Actually, they'd be prone on the ground, so they'd be less likely
See, yeah,
to
they're
knock
still
over.
lying down.
That would be like advantage almost.
Except now they're on skeety marbles.
They're
But
just
they're on
You
the-
still have
gonna like
advantage.
roll back into the room and knock everyone else down.
Here we have a way to
Okay,
move
so
bodies
what-
around. That's not.
So what do we have to roll here with your uber pumped up version?
2 saves at 13.
2 saves at 13? Start rolling, people.
Do I? What? Just
It's a Constitution save.
Ooh.
You guys are they're saying.
Okay, so this guy right in front of you fails his save. And does it go around corners?
Yeah, it's a pressure wave, so if it gets into the room, it'll go out around the corner.
Okay.
I failed both.
Oh, what was the second
So
one?
now you're
oh,
prone.
13.
So it looks like this guy on the ground and
My-
this guy on the other side of the wall failed.
So that was the first wave of saves.
So
Yeah.
he's
Second
fine.
wave of saves.
He's fine, and he's fine.
Yep.
They get half damage.
So do your first wave. So you're doing it as a quicken spell, or?
Oh wait, are we all
Because
knocked
if
out?
you're doing it, so you're doing quicken once, then twice.
Yes.
Okay.
So does he have to? Do they have to take save twice?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so
he's
this
gonna
is
have. He's
the
gonna.
first wave.
He's casting the spell 2 times.
Okay.
He's got quicken spell, which is the thing that does things.
Amazing things. 12 points of damage for the first one.
Okay, so everyone who didn't make their save takes 12 points of damage.
What was the save?
What was
Constitution save.
Hello.
the save? Oh. Okay, so
I just need to steal
we will take a quick break.
Yeah.
Unless you want to roll the saves for those guys.
Okay,
Like
So if we
so
fail our save, are we prone then?
what happens when
the-
you, for the ones who failed their saves? So 12 points of damage if you
Takes
failed
the
your
damage,
save.
push 10 feet away. So you're not prone. Ones who are prone remain prone.
Okay.
Oh, so they just get pushed back here.
Mm-hmm.
But then that means that we're out of AoE for the second wave, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you are.
This guy gets pushed into the cleric.
Well, no, he gets pushed into this guy. This guy made his save. It's the one right in front of you that didn't make his save.
That's cool. Did you don't get attacked?
And half damage if you made your save.
Yes.
Okay, now go ahead and make your next one.
Okay, so saves for...
And it's 10 foot back.
Yes, 10 feet back. So go ahead and make the saves for people in the area.
Okay.
Except for that one guy in the back.
Who's now free and...
Although, probably would have been pushed more like that. Away from the epicenter.
So far they're all saving.
Yes! That one, and it's 13. Versus what?
An offensive mushroom.
Constitution or Dex?
Constitution.
That was
Yes.
adorable. Yeah. That was your mom and you didn't
Okay, so
introduce
this
her?
one failed.
I had one time.
No.
No.
None of us have ever met your mom.
That was my mom and my stepdad, I think.
Oh.
And she brought me a birthday card and
She doesn't
a
look
tiny
old enough to
fluffy
be your
mushroom.
mom. I mean, she looks. I mean, she looks too young. I mean, to be. A mom. I was thinking like.
Age.
We don't
Yeah.
age. She's like a total vampire. We don't age
I
in
thought
my
the end of that
class.
sentence was going to be, we don't talk about it.
Talk
But,
about that.
well, better damage on that one.
So, yeah,
So
okay.
Hell of a lot better.
19
Old enough to be
for
a
those who
mom.
failed.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
And, okay, so
So minus
take
6.
damage. Minus 6.
And this guy's pushed back from the epicenter.
Okay, so this guy actually, he goes staggering off into the darkness, making noise out of your vision. You don't even know he's there, but he.
Well, technically, yes, but... So I'm not finishing. So I am done and probably toast.
Of course. And this guy head explodes on the ground.
Oh my
Horrible.
god, that's a graphic image.
His head explodes. It's horrible.
So we killed 2?
Uh-huh. After burning a lot of spells.
How much hit points are you down?
And that's a great place to wrap it up there.
Here in the force of Outlander, we elves defend the woods from beasts and men. I myself have helped drive off goblin raiders, slain a giant spider, and composed an elven symphony for the Blood Moon Harvest Festival, and that was before lunch. So when I'm not sliding down the trunk of a barbarian elephant beast after killing it and its occupants with only my dagger and a few arrows, I look forward to coming home to a Dungeon Crate. Dungeon Crate is a monthly subscription box service crafted specifically for RPG and tabletop gamers. Miniatures, dice, tokens, coins, maps, modules, terrain pieces, handmade items, RPG jewelry, and more are yours for only a few gold per month. You even get a digital crate along with a physical one as an added bonus. As an elf, I appreciate quality craftsmanship, and Dungeon Crate delivers, even if it's put together by humans.
Sir, sentries have discovered several dwarves and a wizard trespassing in our woods.
I was wondering what that smell was. DungeonCrate.com. Are you ready? Let the adventure begin.
Thank you for listening to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And feel free to enjoy our other shows, such as D&D Journey of the 5th Edition and Scion Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion hero to Ragnarok story. Thank you for listening.